Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 8 of my blind first playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. And I think we might have some big choices to make today. As last time, I infiltrated this goblin camp. So in this shattered sanctum, there are 3 different goblin leaders. A drow, a hobgoblin, and some kind of priestess. I've learned that all 3 of them are true souls. True souls means that they've been infected with the tadpoles, the same as me and my party. And then we've learned about the Absolute and the Chosen. The Absolute is whoever is controlling all of everything, some sort of god fellow. And there are 3 Chosen, one of which who has been influencing each of the different goblin leaders. The goblins want to find some artifact that we now believe is the little prism thing that Shadowheart has, and it is some sort of weapon. I did not give up any of the details as I did talk to each of the 3 goblin leaders last time. Now, this drow, Minthara, is the one who wants to lead the push to go tear down the Druid Grove, and I didn't provoke any of them into an attack, and they've told me where the druid that I've been looking for is at. So we're gonna start there and go see what he has to say. Then I'm probably gonna go have a long rest while I think about things. In here, that's Volo. Don't care about him. He can stay there for all I care. Back here, though, is Halsin. We'll see what these goblins have to say. No, they're gonna just let me through, I guess. The warg pins. Alright, I'd be stealing if I took anything here. It seems like I can aid the goblins in destroying the druids, but I've been very helpful to all the tieflings, and I don't want to abandon the tieflings to their fate. So, yeah, that's quite a predicament. I feel like I'd be fine giving up the druids, but not at the cost of the tieflings. So
keep your hands steady, 3.
Stop them! Free me!
Again! Make it squeal again.
he's helpless. Let him go.
He's staying right here. The beast came in here with those robbers, killed Dink and Minch too. Boss is thinking of serving it to the wargs. But first, 3 more stones. Make it nice and bloody.
Yeah! Hit his head! I want to hear more noises!
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond.
I need a long rest.
Until you rest.
Stop it!
How dare ya?
Release me! Get rid of them!
I don't want to attack the goblins here, I don't think. Throw a rock at the bear.
You chose. You die with them.
Oh, he busted out? Oh? Oh, we're just gonna fight him? Well, the bear is not gonna be tough to take. Man, this is not what I wanted to happen here. I'm gonna reload and go do the long rest first. This is a very delicate situation that we're in. Hopefully I can go for the long rest from here. I also would like to wash my face off after it's covered in warg doo-doo. Alright, yeah, long rest.
The air is heavy. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers.
Wipe the sweat from your brow.
Your hands shake as they reach upward. Your forehead remains drenched no matter how much you wipe.
Chukil Gate Vlakith Mazathok. Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. your bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can. I see it in you. I feel it in me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others, then myself.
Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust.
We're exhausted. Lower the blade before you do something foolish. Have advantage on this. Got a 17. Cool.
I cannot trust my own mind, so it seems I must trust yours. I will wait, but know this. I am watching. If the sickness does not pass come dawn, I will end us all.
Okay.
I came just in time. You are transforming.
Who the hells are you?
Your salvation. And not for the first time. I saved you before.
So she's the one who saved me from dying.
Save you again. Don't worry. You will not become a mind flayer. Not while I'm around. I'll protect you.
Take the hand.
We haven't much time, so listen closely. There is great potential within you. It comes from that parasite. Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it, nurture it. I will keep it from consuming you, but for the sake of both of us, you must learn to wield it.
I don't want to be a thrall of the Absolute or the Chosen.
A fight for the fate of Faerun. A fight we are losing. For now. You can change that, but only if you embrace your potential. I have to go. The enemy is closing in. I will be back. Wake now. You'll feel better. I promise.
More questions. Consuming parasites. You can now absorb the psionic potential of illithid parasites to evolve Mind Flayer powers. Consume the first illithid parasite in your inventory to unlock the illithid powers menu. Future parasites will automatically appear there. Look out for sources of parasites in the world, including infected corpses. Okay, so we have camped inside this place. Gale is dying and needs to sacrifice an artifact. We'll take care of that.
My apologies. Huh. Not quite myself just yet. I had the strangest dream last night. A visitor came to me. A vision of unparalleled beauty and power. She told me she was watching over me, protecting me. and that our tadpoles could prove beneficial if we embrace what powers they have to offer. An uncanny apparition. Not entirely sure what to make of it.
I had the same dream, a similar visitor with a similar message.
Very curious. In all my readings on the effects of illithid parasites, I've never come across any accounts of correlating dreams between infected parties. Another unique quality of our predicament, perhaps. Are you inclined to take these visitors at their word?
I am. Something is delaying our transformation. Why not this dream visitor of ours?
If so, we have far more to learn about the powers at play here. Our ignorance as to the exact nature and intent of our saviors is hardly cause for celebration. I hope your confidence proves well-founded. God knows we could use all the help we can get.
Alright, I need to give Gale a magic artifact here. Give him this dragon's grasp or the color spray ring. Yeah, give the color spray ring.
Thank you.
So he has some kind of marking on his neck.
It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. It's somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite...
Gale, what's happening?
The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
Okay, Stereon.
I had the strangest dream last night. There was a visitor promising me protection and all sorts of delicious powers from the parasites in our heads. Given our shared affliction, I suppose you had a similar dream.
I did.
Excellent. Now we can see what these tadpoles can do for us.
Feels wrong, but we should take every advantage we get. Let's explore these powers and see where they take us.
Exactly. Waste not, want not. Even when it comes to mind flayer parasites. Now, was there anything else?
I can ask him about Raphael's deal.
I won't lie. It's tempting. If I keep the tadpole, I risk transforming into a grotesque monster. If I lose the tadpole, Cazador has control of me, body and soul, and I return to the shadows. It's grim either way. So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he has it than Cazador.
I understand the appeal.
I'm glad to hear it. Whatever's coming, we need to keep our options open.
Okay. Will?
I had a dream last night. A vivid one. And so did you, judging from the way my tadpole is tingling. Someone came to me and promised to protect me while claiming that the parasite could empower me. Tempting as these powers sound, we should recognize this dream for what it is, the tadpole's little trick. No good ever came from trusting honey-tongued strangers conjured up by illithid worms.
That's true. I think we should hear out this dream figure. Maybe these powers could be useful.
I wouldn't advise it. Play with fire, and you get burned. That's always the way of it.
Solid reasoning. And Shadowheart. Got several questions for.
Strange dreams of late. Vivid ones.
It happened to you as well?
I was hoping my imagination had gotten the better of me. But this must be something more. This dream companion wanted me to use the tadpole. Use its power. Whoever it was claimed to be an ally, but I don't know. It seems like we can't escape this mess. In the waking world or otherwise.
That artifact seems to be protecting us somehow. Do you still have it?
Quite the understatement, but yes, I have it. And I'll guard it with my life.
Curious that you just happen to have an item that can protect us. How did you come by it?
I was part of a group sent by my cloister. We were to take the artifact from the Githyanki and bring it to Baldur's Gate, no matter the cost. Though it turned out the cost was very steep. I was the only one of the group to survive. I took the artifact and fled, only to be ensnared by mind flayers before I could finish the mission. That's all I know. That's all I need to know.
Blind duty, spoken like a true pawn. They tend to get sacrificed first, you know.
How cynical. I should borrow that line sometime. But if I have to die, so be it. Like I said, faith.
How can you go to all this trouble and not understand why?
I told you already. I surrendered my memories for the sake of the mission. Shah's secrets must be protected. Duty demands it. Once I fulfill my mission, I can have my memories restored.
Why were you in pain before?
The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
Why would Shar subject you to such a thing?
I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons.
What causes it to hurt you?
It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure.
So you knew more than you were letting on before. I hope you'll be more honest in future.
I'll try my best. But secrecy is ingrained in me. Lady Shah considers it greater protection than any shield or armor.
How can you manage living with such a thing?
It's less difficult than you might imagine, when you can't remember life without it. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
I want to talk about your Shar worship.
Sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
You should trust me. We're in the same boat after all. Get a 17 plus 10.
Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how you handle this. I am indeed a disciple of Shah. Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss. I assume you've heard of her?
Remind me.
My Lady Shah is the Night Singer, the patron of darkness and loss.
Fascinating. Please continue.
Most fear the dark, like children, because in darkness they see their fears reflected. But Shah teaches us to step beyond fear, beyond loss. In darkness, we do not hide. We act. Pain, hope, the promise of better days. All of these are heavy cloaks that bend our backs and burden our hearts. We shed those cloaks. Before Shah, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals.
How exactly do Shar worshippers turn people to their goddess?
We tear down the lies the world is drunk on. The institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols, topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found. There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths.
I'd be lying if I said it didn't sound convincing. You should tell me more
You're
sometime.
wiser than most. Many people balk at our doctrine. It's the reason why we cherish secrecy. You've a habit of saying all the right things. Either you're very glib or we're kindred spirits. Maybe both, knowing myself. But yes, once we've saved ourselves, we can talk more on this.
Okay, I could hit the I want to get you know more, Shadowheart.
You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask?
Tell me something about yourself besides besides tadpoles.
What? Besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant?
Really? You've flown between the planes of existence, but you've never been swimming?
It's nothing to laugh at. Save your questions if that's how you're going to react.
Anything else you'd care to share?
No, I can't. Quite literally, I mean. With my memories suppressed, I can't betray Shah's secrets. And I can't remember much of myself either. If I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored.
You've had your memories suppressed. That seems extreme.
Of course. It is an act of faith, not to be undertaken lightly. Shah will reward me when I succeed.
Alright, let's hear about Karlach's dream.
I had a wild dream last night. This beautiful entity came to me, promised to protect me, told me the parasite in our heads could give us power.
I had a similar dream, a side effect of the tadpole.
Sounds like it. What did you make of it?
I am torn on this. Like, it could be the absolute trying to control us into giving more power to them, or there actually is an entity out there trying to help us. If there's some kind of power to be unlocked from our affliction, I'm willing to try it.
Seems risky, if you ask me. Couldn't help getting stuck with the tadpole, but taking favors from it? Spooky.
I haven't asked this yet. In your expert opinion, what's the best way to kill a devil?
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about?
This isn't where I thought I'd end up. How about you?
Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you?
I'd be back in my home. Not a care in the world.
Oh, man. Lucky you. That's the dream. Maybe when this is all done, you can show me where you came from. My family home's long gone, but I'll show you my favorite chow hall in the city, if it's still standing.
And then Lae'zel, who also had a dream, I'm guessing.
I had a dream. As we all did, I suspect. Someone came to me and promised to protect me, while claiming that the parasite could empower me. The parasite has taken root, it would seem. Every word, every promise, it is gate deception.
If the parasite can empower us, I say we should let it. We could use the edge in combat.
You're delusional. I'd sooner trust a night hag than a strange figure bearing dream gifts.
So I'm rested. Yeah, this door... Okay, there's Withers. And out this door is where the Traveler's Chest is. It's where you can view the other inventories, where all my rations and stuff are stored. So I guess to get out of here, you actually have to go to the map and leave camp. I'm gonna save, open my inventory, consume this...
This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance you. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how.
Open your mind to the tadpole.
Your mind swells as it subsumes everything the tadpole has to offer. Everything it was and everything it was destined to be. Pure potential. Pure power.
Good. You have grown your power and improved your chances of survival.
Okay, illithid powers. So I think I already have two of these. So I think I have this one. This one's not trained. Sacrifice half your remaining hit points to heal a target for the same amount. Psychic Blast. So there's a bunch of these you could do. You can change an attack roll into a crit once per long rest. Creatures suffering falling damage because of your actions take additional psychic damage. I took this concentrated blast. I gotta get away from these goblins. They're driving me insane. When you bring a creature down to fewer hit points than your number of evolved illithid powers, it dies and all nearby creatures take 1 to 4 psychic damage. That's crazy. When an enemy within 9 meters casts a spell, you can use your reaction to inflict a 1d4 psychic damage to the caster per the spell's level. Putting a point in that. So Shadowheart and Karlach don't want to use Mind Flayer parasites, but Asterion could be leveled up the same way. Okay, I did that. Right or wrong. What happened? Gonna save right here. Try this again. I want to talk to the bear. He's helpless. Let him go. Okay, so now I can use the Illithid Wisdom. Let him out. I'll take care of the beast. Easy to convince.
Oh, you're also, yes, of course.
A shadow swims across your vision, and a familiar voice tells you to be calm. You are loved.
But I want to hear him squeal.
One, that's a true soul you're talking to. Show some respect.
Sorry, sir. I'll open the cage for you.
The bear sizes you up, wary but not yet attacking.
Attack the goblins, charge the bear, leave the bear to goblin's mercy. Leave the bear to goblin's mercy. No, that means we fight the bear. Load game. I want to go back to before I went to the parasite. It telling me you are loved. It's just like I'm giving in to this higher powered thing. I feel like it's not the way to go. So I'm back to before, yeah. I don't do that. Hit the invocation, speak with animals. And then we tried this yet again. I save. Okay, let him go. Let him out. Roll higher than a 2. Easy. Okay, so it still told me that. Okay, cage opened.
Good. Now they die.
Attack the goblins.
Time for blood.
Okay, here we go, I guess. Asterion first. Switch to the bow. Take higher ground. And then do a sneak attack. Get him. Only 11. Sure. In his turn. And he does the dash. Okay. That one escapes. It's named 1. Okay, the ones down here do not have much HP. There are these wargs over here that are currently trapped. Alright, now this is just me. If I did a Scorching Ray, 60%, 60, and 70, each ray deals 2 to 12. This one has 6, this one has 6, this one has 9. I have a potential of killing them all.
That won't work.
I got 1, missed 2. Alright, offhand melee on 3. Okay, 1 HP left there. We'll in turn. And disengage, escape. Shadowheart's turn. I can cast Bless. Oh, not quite. I need to move here. Cast Bless on Etherless, Karlach, and Asterion. Okay, and then move up away from this guy. And it seems like if I were to cast this Hunter's Mark, it would cancel the Bless, is what I'm gathering by it breaking the Bless. So I'm not going to use that. Well, just in turn. Not super worried about these goblins. Threw grease at us. Alright, and Karlach's turn. I need to start with Frenzy. Yep. And then a normal attack, if it hits, would just kill this guy. Yeah. Got it. Alright, the bear is still here. We'll move up in turn. Okay, is this 2? No. Warrior Plague. Alright, they're gonna attack the cage. So it's gonna be a minute before they're out. Okay, that's fine. The bear took out the brawler. Okay, then Asterion. Do I have enough movement to attack 1? I do. Okay, Flourish does 1 to 4 damage. I mean, I tried this first. I want to remove this guy. Okay, knocked out. And do a hamstring shot on this one. Okay, saved on the shot though. Okay, and his turn. Then this warrior. I could just melee attack it. I only get 1 more spell. I should save the Scorching Ray for the wargs. I could have Shadowheart finish it off, and I just go for the dual wield melee on it. Yeah.
Again.
Opportunity attack if I move though, so just chill there. Shadowheart can jump down here. And the guiding bolt leveled up to 2. Kill it. Good. And we start prepping for the wargs. Now he's gonna let them out. And use an action surge to heal. Alright, Karlach needs to make an attack. Alright, I feel like I need to make a jump. I don't think I'm going to have an angle to make an attack, so I'm going to lose my frenzy. Like, even if I were to do a throw, yeah, it's just not going to happen. So we end turn. Yep, lost frenzy. If they use dash, I don't think they can attack. Okay, I guess Asterion moves to here. That one is knocked out. Okay, whatever. I can't sneak shot these guys. I mean, it's letting me. Sure. Okay, killed that one. Okay, I can't vampire bite. Too far away. And then there's me. My Scorching Ray. The warg, even with disadvantage.
Try something else.
Got 18. What just told me to try something else? That was good. That was a lot of damage. And I still got the offhand melee. There's an extra 5. And then Shadowheart. And run up and smack it. Yeah. Easily. Got the shield out, so the extra armor class. Threw it, Karlach. Okay, rage ended. Use the Legacy of Avernus Searing Smite on it. Rolled a critical miss, so Gale Reckless attack. And killed it.
Pardon the viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. Not only do you speak with a bear, but you free it too? A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the Druid Halsin.
Glad I could be of help.
I must admit, I didn't expect anyone would come to my aid. Who in their right mind would infiltrate a goblin-infested temple? Unless... that look in your eyes. I've seen it before. Are you feeling all right? Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? The Mind Flayer's spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible?
I don't know. It could be Shadowheart's artifact as well. I escaped from an illithid ship after being infected. Maybe the process was interrupted?
Perhaps. But I wouldn't want to place all my faith in blind luck. It's no coincidence that you found me here, I'll wager. You're after a cure for this parasite. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid
Sorry
of.
to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles. But I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure.
Tell me what you've learned about the tadpole's origin.
I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated.
You seem to know a lot about this. Will you come with me to the Moonrise? Well, we saw what was happening at the Grove. He's probably needed there. So I'll go with altered parasites, a cure at Moonrise Towers, maybe. Sounds like guesswork at best.
I'm as certain as I can be. If you have a better alternative, I won't stop you. I can't stop you, in fact, which brings me to my next problem. I've no right to ask more of you, but if you could help me, I'd be free to join your journey to Moonrise. I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order must be protected.
All right, how do I help?
My thanks. If you prevail, I'll owe you the debt of a lifetime. Rare is the beast that survives decapitation. Help me eliminate the Drow Minthara, the Hobgoblin Draw Ragslin, and that perversion of a priestess, Gut. They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself.
That's quite a task. Having a shape-shifting bear druid at my side might make things easier.
Be warned. My presence could make things more difficult. I can only restrain my bear form so much. I won't be able to help but attack goblins. If I join you, we'll likely have to slaughter this entire place. You may want to use discretion when approaching the goblin leaders.
So I could probably fight them individually. I'll say stay here.
May Sylvanas guide your hand. Focus on the leaders. That's all it will take to restore the balance here.
Okay. Gain an inspiration. Can loot the goblins. Do a save. 2 healing potions. Line breaker boots. Once per turn, when you dash, you gain wrath for 2 turns. You have a +1 bonus to damage with melee weapons for every turn this condition has remaining. Gale can also absorb that item, and Karlach could probably wear those boots. Yeah, it doesn't lose the armor class for that. And you know what I will do?
True soul parasite.
Did I double click it? Close your mind, keep the parasite out.
That's all right. But try to overcome this resistance sooner rather than later. It will make things much easier for you.
I was trying to give it to Asterion. Yeah, Asterion. I'll let him use it. Well, Asterion's got a thing above his head.
You know, if that parasite isn't to your taste, I'd be happy to consume it in your stead.
Exactly.
I don't relish the thought, but if you're going to just leave it sitting in your pack, well, one of us should try it.
Yeah, that's the way. That's what we do with it. Sure, it's in my pack if you want it.
Excellent. I'll have a rummage around and help myself in my own good time. Thank you. Your generosity is appreciated.
Okay, Asterion. Inventory. Consume that. You must be concentrating on another spell to use this. Now, for him, I'm going for this Luck of the Far Realms to guarantee the crit. So we go this way. Alright, I'm much happier with that outcome for this situation. No. I just attacked the barrel. Oh, okay. It didn't blow up. Oh, okay. I somehow managed to... And then we... What are we doing? Just go up and down, up and down. I was trying to click the barrel. Cleaver, 16 gold. I guess I'm gonna be fighting my way out of this place. Beastmaster's Chain, Animal Friendship, level 1 enchantment spell. Convince a beast not to attack you. Okay. Who's not wearing an amulet? Karlach. 3 is still alive. It ended. Did I miss? Oh, critical hit. Wait, what? That was very delayed. Smoke powder bomb, grease, evidence chest. Okay, equipment chest. We can unlock this. Lockpick it. 15 plus 9 on it. 6 or higher. 13. Good. Bunch of heavy stones. Hydra silk cocoon. Yeah, I tried to attack that. The damage is so delayed for some reason. Why? Why is it so delayed? Ah, there's a dead elf here in a mysterious hole.
Decaying legs protrude from the hole. A failed escape, it seems.
Inspect the body.
It seems the tunnel collapsed mid-dig and suffocated him. A crooked heart is embroidered on his left shoe.
Pull the body free.
The body comes loose, revealing a tunnel. Perhaps you can escape where he failed.
So there's a way to get yourself put in this prison. And your equipment gets put in here. What I'm gathering. Alright, so work my way out of here. Probably nothing in this room. Oh, those are spells. A Melf's acid arrow. That spell seems insane. Okay, that clears this out. Do another quick save here. And I should short rest. Restore my scorching ray. Everybody's healed up. Alright, and then if we go back out here, I'm not going to get attacked immediately. No, they don't know what happened down there. Okay, and so if I take these 3 goblins out, I will get their worms, I guess. And for real, I'm leaving that dude there. Okay, the scrying eye. What is up with this?
The dwarf is ready yet.
Okay, so that's just a quicker way over there, I guess. So, Karlach. Okay, we're gonna split the party all up here. Karlach, you start this right there. No, that was me. Okay, I want to be here. Karlach. Oh my goodness, how many times do I have to click it? There we go. And Shadowheart, go up here. And then Asterion, also go up here. Right click this. Okay, well, we don't let them use this war drum. But Asterion, if you come over here, hide. I think he's hidden. No, it's okay. We'll just chill here. And Shadowheart goes more up here. Okay, save. And then we'll talk to her and tell her it's coming.
And make it quick. Organizing these creatures tests my patience.
I have business at Moonrise. Can you provide safe passage?
Yes, I suppose I might offer you passage. But first, you will obey my command in her mighty name.
How did a drow come to be commanding a tribe of
They are
goblins?
flocking to the absolute. In sufficient numbers, they are an effective force. Expendable and willing.
I have nothing to
Do
report.
as you were ordered.
Okay, well then, Karlach, only available in combat to hit this rage. That eyeball thing. Here, crouch. Sneak attack, ranged. Go.
You sought
There we
a
go.
fight, and now you have one.
Alright. Just these 2 at the moment. Start with Asterion, and I got my move back. And I can use luck, and she's got 52 HP, but I can do it again. Do it. 21. Good stuff. Take a step over here. Crouch. It's turn. Let's see what she does. Hold person on Karlach. Soul branding. He's going for the drum. Okay, guiding bolt, level 2. 50%, but it could kill him. 19 was not enough, but Asterion could finish it. And the scrying eye is now here. I go to here and shove it. Okay, end turn. Then to me, got Minthara here. Disengage takes an action, so I just take the disadvantage on this. Ooh, 30% though. I might be better off with just a normal attack here. Yeah. Go for that. Okay, into my turn. More goblins coming into the fight. Whoa. Throwing acid. We gotta keep them away from this drum. We need to get out of this acid. Rozak has guiding bolts. The next attack roll made against this creature has advantage. So that means I can super snipe him. Or take the 50-50, maybe not let Mindar attack. Well, he's close enough he could get to the thing. So I take that advantage and I kill this goblin. Can I flourish? No. What if I were to jump down? No, okay. Okay, Karlach just got bodied. And is dead. Okay, I can jump out of this acid. Let's see, spells here. I got the Ray of Frost. So 1 to 8. Oh, another one has shown up here. I use the Scroll of Magic Missile here. Put 1 into the eye and 2 into the goblin. Okay, that didn't do super great. But we'll intern. Have her there to guard. I try to go for the kill here. Melee. Critical miss. Asterion will get to go before she does. So we'll pass. Throw a stone. Okay, and a melee. Okay, Asterion. Vampire Bite's a bonus action. Okay, we got another one come up here. This is a 100% chance. Bloodless. And now Asterion is happy. If I don't get a kill here, this could be bad. But I get a sneak melee attack right here. It's letting me have it because I guess I have advantage. So there we go. We move out here a bit and then we start cleaning up the mess. Let's do a T2 heal on Shadowheart. Only +7. And shove this guy. Nope. In turn. Scroll of Revivify on Karlach.
Soldier, I need your help.
Now I need to move out here. Hopefully they don't attack Karlach. That would suck. Intern. Attack Shadowheart twice and missed. Throw stone at me. Get the rebuke. Only 8. Okay, another stone. Okay, that thing keeps calling reinforcements. Okay, I don't have advantage here. I have advantage on this one, though. So do that. 16. One-shot it. Alright, and then we flourish this guy. In turn. I don't have any more T2 spell slots. Melee attack's not going to kill this guy. My Ray of Frost, the Scrying Eye. 72%. And a miss. Okay, still a bonus action. Just use the healing potion. Okay, in turn. Alright, and then where I am standing, and move to a better location. Hit my Scorching Ray. 1 on the eye. This target is too close. Alright, 2 on this goblin. Alright, neither of them went down, but I can dagger this guy. Unfortunate. Alright. Missed and did a push. Alright, Karlach, greater healing potion, and then throw my returning pike at this guy. Nice. That is so cool. But that's now her equipped weapon. So if I wanted to swap weapons, yeah, that takes an action to do. I mean, that's fine though. It's still a solid weapon. Intern. Miss. Critical miss. Warcry. Alright, now we get the whole group going. Move to here. Okay, not advantage. Advantage here, though. That's 19. We're going to get a lot of XP from this. Flourish is only once per short rest. Okay. No, let's let Karlach finish this. With the throwing pike. I mean, target is too close. Throw the pike. Oh, it was going to try and throw the eye. Yeah, throw the pike. Awesome. Then move forward. Still just the 1. In turn, use Etherless, rush him forward, and then beam this guy. Ooh, only 8. In turn, move Shadowheart forward. Do a Ray of Frost. Miss. Okay. Oh, we're back to my turn. Okay. Boom.
There's an illithid parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
Let's group them up. Do a short rest. Crystalline lens. Interesting. So that's 1 down, though. It's good. We got a grubby key. Elixir of poison res. Your axe got broke. That's a book. A scroll of scorching ray. That's nice. I really like that scorching ray spell. It is very nice. Healing potion up here. Scrapwood shield. War map. Scroll of blur. Yeah, I'm just stealing this stuff. Gilded chest. The water sparkers. When the wearer stands in water during combat, it becomes electrified. If the wearer starts their turn on an electrified surface, they gain 3 lightning charges. Interesting. And then Minata, it's got boots of striding. Can't get knocked prone or moved against will. Stealthy light armor. Spider's lyre. Interesting. Drow leather. Minthara's at ease clothes. Interesting. And a mind flayer. Parasite specimen. And now I'm encumbered. Where'd the parasite specimen go? Wait, just picking it up gave me powers? I didn't use the thing? Tadpoles available. Here, we're gonna just... So I guess that's for anybody. Alright. I used it on Asterion. Okay, it just puts it up there then. Okay, Shadowheart's. Show me what Minthara's clothes look like. I mean, it almost fits Shadowheart, honestly. I mean, compared to Shadowheart's clothes, I mean, it works. We'll do that. She can have the drow gloves too. Give the water sparkers to Asterion. And then actually, Shadowheart, how does this weapon compare to yours? 3 to 8 as opposed to 2 to 9. And then if you miss, encase a target in Fairy's Fire for 2 turns, which causes incoming attacks to have advantage. Okay, that's not a bad thing. And 3 to 8 is an average of the same damage, and this is bludgeoning. So, cool. Spider Silk Armor for Asterion. +1 bonus to stealth checks. Advantage on Constitution saving throws. And he doesn't take much bludgeoning damage anyways, so... Ooh. Nice. Alright, then let's go to my inventory. Give this a sort. Give all this heavy stuff to Karlach. There we go. I can hold stuff again. Camp supply pack. Oh, there's a lot of weight in this. Send that to camp. Oh yeah, that's where the weight was. All that meat I looted. So I could just long rest here. Like, there's no point for me to, like, brute force this. And if Asterion bites somebody, he gets happy, which is +1 to on all attack rolls, saving throws, and most ability checks. So let's just go to the long rest. I have so many supplies. Refill everybody, and what do we got here? Huh?
Hellfire. She's coming.
He did say there'd be a surprise.
Will, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
That's a nice set of wings. Let me guess. Will's patron.
Handler's the word, if it's all the same. My pup here's been unruly. And his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlach's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlach, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlach meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
You better not lay a damn finger on Karlach.
Don't you worry. That ship has long sailed the Styx. But a defiant pup must still pay his price. To wit.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
You got horns.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms. Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade. Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
Hmm?
Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Oh boy. Always surprises just out of nowhere in this game. It's insane. It really just does not stop. It just keeps throwing them at you out of nowhere. Karlach's got something to say.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
Defying his patron like that was extremely dangerous. It was a courageous or very stupid move.
Wouldn't be courage without the risk, would it? I'll figure out a way to make it up to him. What are heroes like? Swords? Shields? Shiny things?
The blade of frontiers
Lae'zel.
in the guise of a devil. I'd remark on the irony, but I'd hate to waste the breath. Still,
She is so cold.
to defy that petty patron of his. The blade's sting is real.
All right.
I can't help
Will's
feeling we
thoughts?
got off lightly. The wrath of the hells is second only to the wrath of the heavens. Having a devil in our camp will certainly make things interesting. Never a dull day, is there?
No, it's not. All right, Asterion.
There you are, my friend.
Are you drunk?
I have drunk. Not alcohol, of course. A bear. He took a little of my blood. I took all of his.
You seem happy. No need to drink humanoid blood then.
You're comparing plonk to vintage wine. You can make merry with either, but they're not the same. But Cazador fed me rats and bugs. And when you're used to drinking from a sewer, even plonk is a marked improvement.
Does it matter? Blood is blood, isn't it?
Not at all. Blood is life essence. And some creatures have so much more life than others. Cazador gave me just enough to keep me, well, alive, for lack of a better word. But never more than that. Still, that was the past. I'll never have to grovel for him again.
Maybe not, but you'll grovel before the Mind Flayers if you keep using the tadpole.
I don't intend to grovel before anyone. The Mind Flayers gave us power, but left us to our own devices. Whatever they had planned for us, they failed. And now I'm left with this gift. The strength to take my own freedom. I'm not afraid to use it. And you shouldn't be, either.
All right. See what Will thinks about his horns.
God's damn her straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
You're lucky she didn't take your soul when she came.
I'd count my lucky stars for it, but I reckon luck is on holiday. I'm only alive because my patron still has use for me. It's Mazora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
What are the terms of your pact?
I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden. Unless Mazora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mazora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Alright, and Shadowheart.
Zora flies into the blades of a windmill for what she did to Will. Though
Blades of a
I
windmill.
must admit, the new look is a little dashing.
Haha. I could say the same about you, Shadowheart. These illithid powers we're developing, what do you make of them?
On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where they're coming from, and what lies at the end of that path. I never expected ceramorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it.
Some might say excessive caution is a risk in and of itself.
And some might say eels and turnips boiled in milk is a delicacy. But some are fools. I'll make my own mind up.
Alright, go to bed, and we rest. Uh-oh, white light. More dreams.
I promised I'd be back. Don't worry. I have things under control. For now. I see you've been using the powers the tadpole gives you. Good. But things haven't gone as you expected. You hoped a druid as powerful as Halsin might be able to remove your tadpole. But he couldn't. You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places.
There must be some way to get rid of the tadpole.
There is. But you'll need to think beyond local healers. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. You are lucky that Halsin knew this. His instincts are right. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun.
How do I destroy the source of the tadpole's magic?
I am not sure yet. To find the answers, we must first find the source. These parasites are more than illithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you.
So, who are you?
It's complicated. But I'm an adventurer, just like you. Just like you, I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil. If we work together, we may turn this around. Hells, they need me. I have to go.
Is there anything I can do to help you?
No. I can handle this. For now. The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. The cultists are gathering at Moonrise Towers. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it.
Okay.
Go. Our freedom depends on it.
That seems reasonable. And we wake up. Okay, leave camp. And Shadowheart wants to talk here.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Something important.
Well, now I'm intrigued. Do continue.
I can never take for granted how someone might react when they learn I worship Lady Shar. Easier to just keep it a secret than take the risk. But you showed you had an open mind. I'm trying to say that you've earned my trust in a way very few ever have. I want that to mean something. I want you to know more about me, at least from what I can remember. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shar, I've wished to serve her as a Dark Justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shar, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a Dark Justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready. Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shar's enclave in Baldur's Gate. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable.
Do you think she'll ever relent and make you a Dark Justiciar?
I don't know. Perhaps if I succeed in my mission and reach Baldur's Gate. Hope has little place amongst Lady Shar's children. It's an illusion, a distraction. But for this, I hope my time will yet come.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
Alright. We've got another goblin to kill. Find the night song. What's going on there? Somewhere in this temple where I'm at, this goblin camp. I don't know if it's in here, maybe more outside. Okay, this gate was very locked. There's spiders down there. There's a war drum right there. Warlock bolts. War drum here. Okay, none of these guys are super tough, aside from Dror Ragslin. There's a big ladder right here. A gate with a massive treasure behind it. Another huge ladder. There's a few of them. I'm gonna climb one of these. Fighting from up here could be quite dangerous. Okay. We need to position the party here. Asterion, though. Nope. That wasn't Asterion. Asterion should go up here. I'm curious, who is this person?
I wouldn't dawdle if I were you. I doubt true soul Minthara has much patience left.
Okay. Well, Asterion's going up. Perfect spot for him to snipe some people. The thing is, he could also get knocked down, which would be unfortunate. Let's put him here, and he can hide. Okay. I guess we'll start on the same side. I'll let go over there, and Shadowheart as well. Okay, can I bless 1, 2, and 3? Target's out of sight. I'll use it on herself then. Alright. They're blessed. And then shift space. We're now in turn-based mode. Asterion, you're crouched. Shift space in that. It's right here. Fire the shot. Do it. Alright. Asterion needs 14 to hit. Rolled 23. Guarantee this crit. 23.
Defile the Absolute's name, boys!
Alright, Asterion, again, use the sneak range. Well, I already have advantage, so I don't need to use the luck point here. Just take another big chunk of his HP out. 17. Perfect. Go here and do a hide and turn. Leadership Aura. They might hit a war drum. Oh, he's climbing. Interesting. Okay, strike missed. Oh, my other guys aren't even in the fight. Reroll attackers die. Lucky. Yeah. I think I did that. Alright, there we go. I got my other guys in the battle. Okay, Asterion is burning. Alright. We got some dashers. They're probably gonna get a war drum. Okay, they're blessing. Okay, now it's my turn. Oh, it has me on Shadowheart here. Can I hit this? 55? I feel like I try. Nothing's more important than taking this dude out. There, there's 12 more. And then stab this guy. Only 2? That's okay. Then Shadowheart. Guiding Bolts, level 2. 50%, but worth the... Okay, that was a miss. Alright. Also mark him. Step back a little bit, in turn, and then Karlach. It's a rage. Frenzy. And then throw your weapon. 50%. Go for it. Nice. 15 damage. And then a bunch of range stuff going on down there, but I think Asterion's going to be able to handle that pretty nicely. And then we'll move up here. End turn. Alright, let's see what they got. Dash, they all went together? Oh. Climbing the ladder, eh? Well, now you're on fire. Okay, ensnaring strike, missed. Alright, he took some fire damage. Shove this guy off. Perfect. Took 3 damage there. Must have advantage against targets, but this is where I hit the luck point. What if instead... Well, should have walked up and pushed this guy off. Getting out of the fire is probably smart. At the very least, let's move to here. I could put an acid arrow and hit 4 of these guys. My range attack is 6 to 13, 60% chance here. Probably my best bet to do that with luck. Got 11. Perfect. And move further. Okay. Snaring attack. Ranged attack on Asterion. Ooh, Shadowheart saved the hold person. That's good. Okay, there's the Hellish Rebuke. Okay, that didn't kill it. There's a bunch of guys over here. Alright. This guy has 4 HP. This is a 2 to 5. I could take the chance there on that. Or Karlach could just attack him. Now, I gotta do... Let's attack first. Crossbow, disadvantage, 56%. Bonus action I could use this poison. Yeah. Coat my daggers with poison. Go. There we go. 1 XP for that guy. I'm gonna move right here. In turn. Snaring strike missed. Alright, Shadowheart and Karlach. Karlach melees this guy. Easy. And then does the frenzied enraged throw with my current spear at the sharp eye Rue. 17. Killed it. Okay. Move back this way. Karlach can do some work. And Shadowheart Cast a spiritual weapon. What is this bless doing for them? Gains bonus on attack rolls and saving throws. Okay. I don't think it really matters what kind of weapon this is. Let's make it a halberd. Put it here. Alright, it's a ways out on its move. That was a bonus action though. And get a ray of frost off on this guy who has a move coming up. Yeah, lower his speed and stay here. Okay, yeah, attack the weapon. Nice. Alright, the burning should have worn off. Alright, I need a Asterion to get to here. Can you do that? Perfect. Not in the fire. But now, he should have whatever movement left. Okay, then we're gonna acid arrow this mess. Love it. Insert. Ran back, then jumped over. Alright, the weapon can fly, has the lacerate. Sure, do it. Awesome. It doesn't have much movement, but that's fine. It can just chill there. It's being a target. What? Shadowheart's down. Karlach is fine. I have to admit, I did not see that coming. Alright, well... Oh, Shadowheart got launched all the way over here. Guy's got 8 HP. I do got poison daggers. Just do it. Used both daggers on him too and did not kill him. So we stay there. I'm not in fire. Alright, run in here and attack. Keep moving. Enraged throw of this. Target's too close. At the warrior that hasn't taken any damage. Wait, what? Enraged throw. Spear. Why did you move? Frenzied strike on this guy. Roll the 9. Use the reckless attack. Fine. Why did she move? Like, I don't understand that. I clicked the attack, I clicked the weapon, I clicked the guy, and she walked over here. Make that make sense. Okay, we'll intern. Miss the weapon. Miss the weapon. No, I think it did 4. Can I do a sneak strike on anybody? Doesn't really look like it. I could throw a smoke powder bomb. Why does it not show the explosion radius? Okay, maybe I don't need to do that. If I did an arrow of fire, there's a spot in there to hit 3. Do it. Okay, that didn't go well. Use the ladder. Bite this one. And then climb back up the ladder. Reroll, attackers die, critical miss. Climb back up that ladder. Ha! Move him back out there. Okay. This weapon, attack here. Miss. Okay. Eldritch Blast on Karlach. Tried to shove me. Karlach will get Shadowheart up next time. Crown of Madness. Making them attack the closest creature. We'll do that. Save, though. Okay. Offhand dagger attack this guy. Miss. Alright. Use the lucky. Ah, still got an attack off. Alright, Shadowheart's 1-2 dice rolls, but we're gonna help Shadowheart up. And do... No, I can't do an enraged throw. It's gonna have disadvantage, so I gotta just do the frenzied strike here. Got that. Move a little bit. In turn, Shadowheart. Use a heal. And run. Okay. They took down the spiritual weapon. Oh, we're happy now. So guess what? I get to do... No? What if I hide? Then do the shot. 99% on this one. Yes. Give me 18. Ah. Was that enough? Oh, that wasn't enough. Oh, he has 13 total. He had +5, but he wasn't full health. Okay. Well done. I can actually use a range attack with Aetherless this time. So let's hit this guy. Miss. And I don't really want to walk into the poisons, so what to do with the bonus action? We don't. We intern. That or jump. Oh. 8 damage and ensnared. What I do now is a guiding bolt. Bolt 65. These both have 8 HP, so I don't need to upgrade it. Use the level 1. There we go. Got it. Conjure spiritual weapon on this ash. No. Spiritual maul right here. It's okay. Karlach can take this guy out. Intern. Stab him. Miss. Okay. We'll just do the frenzied strike then. Reckless attack. Really? Okay. Sure. 1 damage to the spiritual weapon. Okay. Shoot this guy down here. 8. And chill. With the spiritual weapon. Cussive smash. Bonk. Got it. That was cool. Oh, and it can move as well. Yeah. Fly. Doesn't have enough movement. Okay, so intern. And I will shoot this guy. Get him.
Another parasite. Collect it.
Whew.
It might be useful.
Alright, spiritual weapon can go. Then let's do a short rest.
That helped.
Then Asterion. Go loot this guy. We've got Faithbreaker. The Warhammer +1. Okay. Draw Ragslin's key. A few javelins. I'm glad I didn't let him get much off. Take all. Go ahead and consume this. Your attacks deal 1 to 4 psychic damage, but you take 1 to 4 psychic damage every turn. Once per short rest. I could use that. Sacrifice half your remaining HP to heal a target. Okay. We'll do that. Okay, then I gotta wait for them all to climb the ladder because how I did things. I gotta loot all these bodies now. Cage key. All right, can I just open this gate? Yeah, I took the key from Asterion using magic pockets. Cool. Treasure chest. Ooh, infernal iron. Saloon's dream. 1 to 8 healing. On touch, possibly falls asleep. Okay. Gloves of the Growling Underdog. Advantage on melee attack rolls while surrounded by 2 or more foes. Spring Step Boots. Momentum. Okay, I've had those before. 520 gold and some malachite. Okay, now this is all empty crates. Ooh, there's another thing. I don't know. I might just be able to sit in the throne. That might be all. Ooh, some arrows. Arrow of Darkness. Yeah, that's just a sit in the throne. Nothing with the thing behind it. This bridge, potentially breakable. So this is where I think I'd just long rest again. See if there's any surprises for me today. Some people that want to talk. Talk to Lae'zel.
Ever since we shared each other's flesh, I've caught you looking at me with lidded eyes. And either like a coward or a fool, you tremble. Perhaps the parasite has weakened you. Or perhaps you still long for my taste.
I have been hoping we could spend the night together again.
I never promised more than a night. Though I can't deny the lure of your taste. Sweet, yes, but also bitter as ginger. Tempt me.
Deep down, you like me more than anyone else here.
You are exceptional amongst our pack. You are clearly their leader, and they look to you for guidance. That I admire. Very well. I will claim you once you have taken to rest.
Good.
Yes. Good.
Another visit from the Golden Paladin. It said we'll get the answers we need about the tadpole if we infiltrate the cult.
Then let's do just that.
Indeed.
You and Mizora seem to know each other. How?
We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted.
Do you think she'll keep coming after you?
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride.
I can see why you were so keen to escape.
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
All right.
I've been dreaming
Gale.
of our enigmatic visitor again. She told me our purpose was to take on this cult of the Absolute, to infiltrate its ranks and bring it down from the inside. She even offered me greater powers, the result of some manipulation of the tadpole's psionic abilities. Given the magnitude of what we're up against, I see no harm in considering the benefit this offer might afford us. Could be the only way to reach this source in one piece.
I'm really afraid of the, like, infiltrate, take them down from the inside idea as more of a, like, persuasion to submit more to their power. Our tadpoles are part of the problem, not a solution. We shouldn't rely on them or their powers.
I admire the vigor with which you uphold your principles, but I would remind you that the evils of the Absolute are far greater than any moral compromise we might make by using our tadpole's full potential. Your confidence in our existing capabilities is quite rousing, though. Perhaps that spirited enthusiasm will be strength enough to subdue the cult when the time comes.
All right. Stereon, what are you up to?
Looking at something.
How did you know I was here?
Any benefit to a mirror when you have my condition? It doesn't quite make up for the lack of a reflection, mind you.
Do you miss it? Seeing your own face?
Preening in the looking glass? Petty vanity? Of course I miss it. I've never even seen this face. Not since it grew fangs and my eyes turned red.
You have nothing to worry about. It's a very good face.
Is it? What do you see when you look at me?
The creases when you laugh.
Excuse me, I'm an eternally young vampire, not your doting grandmother. You can do better. What else?
That dangerous smile.
Very good. Now just tell me I'm beautiful and we can call it a day.
Karlach is beautiful. You're fine, though.
How dare you? I thought we had something special. Still, you're nice too. I better get some beauty sleep. It seems I need it if I'm to catch up with the competition.
I had another dream last night. The visitor came to me and ordered me to penetrate the heart of the very cult that's spreading the infection. It gave me a tadpole gift too, just like it did the first time it appeared. I suppose it hoped this would help. At first, I thought we should avoid these gifts no matter what advantage we gain. And yet, I can't help recall the words of my father. The best plan is the one that works. These powers could be enough to edge us towards victory.
I'd sooner avoid these powers if we can. I feel like we're being led into a trap.
Then we do well to walk around it. Use these powers sparingly, if you must use them at all.
How does it feel to be a devil?
It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck, not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see?
Again with this. I see the blade of frontiers. No more, no less.
It's because you know the heart lurking under the horns. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe, and one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again.
You should get out of this
A
pact.
possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
Can't we just attack her the next time she pops up?
We can have all for it, but it won't so much as chip one of her nailed claws. She'll escape to the Hells, and if we succeeded, my life would be taken in exchange. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mizora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
I just fear what she will do to us next.
I'm so sorry to give you another reason to sleep restlessly, but it's my burden to bear. She won't touch you unless there's something there for her to take. Don't give her so much as an inkling there might be.
Right on. And Shadowheart had a dream. Yep.
Which, I suppose, means you did as well. Whoever's reaching out to us truly does seem opposed to the Absolute, but wants us to embrace the tadpole. Venture right into the heart of the cult. Perhaps we truly have a secret protector. Or we're walking into a trap.
Yep. No decision is made easily in this game. Alright, and then I go to bed. Another scene I have to cut out of the video.
Lae'zel appears at your bunk.
Yep.
Her eyes raging with desire. You suspect you won't be getting much sleep tonight.
Oh, well, never mind. That wasn't as in-depth as the first time. Fair enough. Well, we have another goblin to kill. Oh, and Shadowheart wants to talk after leaving camp.
There's something I've been wanting to share with you, if now's a good time.
Not necessarily. You're voluntarily telling me about yourself. Are you feeling unwell? Is it the tadpole?
No. The opposite. I feel like I can share this with you. I've never felt that way before. It's difficult to put into words. I think it might be easier to just show you. Use the tadpole. The connection. Come into my mind.
Just do it.
I don't remember how it started. Only how it ended. I was fleeing.
Younger Shadowheart.
She asked my name. I can't remember what I said. I can't remember anything before those words. All I know is she saved my life and gave me a new home with Lady Shah. It hurts. That's all I remember.
You remember that it is common amongst Selûne's followers to send their children into the woods alone, a rite of passage to find their way home. Perhaps this one has gone awry.
You looked like you were wearing a moonstone. Isn't that commonly worn by Selûnites?
You're reading too much into things. A childhood bauble, that's all. Just because Selûnites claim something doesn't mean they own it.
No wonder you're so dedicated to Shar. You feel like you owe your life to her.
Lady Shah. But yes, her and those who saved me and taught me her ways. The Mother Superior. She made me who I am. At least as best as I can remember. She taught me, trained me, punished me when I failed her. Which was often.
You must have been important to her.
Perhaps I was. She sent me on this mission after all.
Alright, another piece into that puzzle. Should save. Alright, and then Guts out here in the middle again. Not back here. What is this? Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm gonna move over here so Asterion can come in here. Right there should be good enough. Shoot that guy. Oh, lucky reroll. And still a miss. Rip. Alright, let's, one. Oh, path interrupted to this one. Oh, okay. No. Move back a little bit. One. Still. Well, I can shoot an arrow at it, but not a spell. Oh, I can. Just depends on where I target. I want 2 on this one, 1 on this one. Man, misses there as well. Okay, Shadowheart. Use a Ray of Frost. Here. Another miss. Awesome. Ow. Okay, come in here. Hit the frenzy. Confirm. Throw weapon at the farther one. Good. Ends turn. Asterion, just shoot it. Lucky reroll. Wow. So that's 4 rolls that have missed for Asterion here. There we go. What is... Oh, that's something on the wall. I thought it was some kind of ruined door or something. I'm gonna hit the speak with animals. Talk to this rat.
A longing for small spaces. Stone walls hugging close. Confining. There is a light here. In the tight space beneath the floor. Secret things that shine.
I thought for a second it might be telling me something, but there is a goblin in this cage. Let's talk to this person.
Praise his ever-bleeding axe. Praise his throne of flaming iron. Praise Maglubiet.
You know Maglubiet, a tyrannical deity who treats his goblinoid followers as slaves.
Trying to interrupt my prayers? Scared of a real god? You're as gormless as the rest of them.
Gormless? I'm not the one behind bars.
I'll turn on you soon enough. Then you'll be wishing you was in a cage. You'll end up being supper for the spiders or the wargs.
Spiders and wargs are nothing. I can handle myself.
If you had half a brain, you wouldn't be mucking around in here at all. They've all gone balmy. Had their heads turned from the old ways by some upstart god.
Gods are fickle. Maglubiet doesn't give a damn about you.
Maglubiet's looked out for me since I was knee-high to a walk pup. Bollocks to this absolute, I say, and bollocks to you and all.
Alright, well, oh, the door is trapped? Oh, that's fine. Still. Ranged attack on... Oh, we can't drop him to his death? Oh, we can bust out the floor of it. And again. Later, buddy. Ooh, see if there's anything up here. Just a stool. Oh, yeah, they're just ready to fight. So this is she here? Torturer, Devout Muzzle, Lookout, True Soul Gut. This one. Okay. Well, Asterion just gets to go first, as usual. If I can get to here, do we got a shot? I don't think so. I don't got a shot on that one either. End turn, I guess. It's nice that if they're gonna dash, they will move together. Ooh, I didn't get that short rest I was thinking about doing. So I only get 1 Scorching Ray here. High Priestess of the Absolute. +1 bonus to saving throws. If the wearer bears the Absolute's brand, they have advantage on death saving throws. Huh. Ooh, hit this. No, I don't have a shot. I got a shot on this one. Just do it. Miss. Sure. Karlach. Move up as far as possible. Hit the frenzy. Throw. Oh, I gotta wait for the scream. Then throw. The pike. Path interrupted. Really? Path's interrupted here? Well, isn't that unfortunate? That path is really interrupted? That path is not interrupted. You've got to be kidding me. Yeah, how? A range shot? That'll work though. Okay. Critical hit, 16 damage. Okay, Karlach, well done. Armor of Agathiss. Hex, strength. Oh? Hellish Rebuke on the True Soul. That's good. 22 damage. Asterian's in a bit of a rough spot. Okay, larger giant spider, smaller giant spider. I need to try and help out down there. Throw a guiding bolt. Tier 2 at the big spider. 21. Okay, helpful. And then put a weapon, halberd, down there. Okay, good. And then, yeah, just chill up here. And turn. Bless. Yeah, most of these guys aren't going to be tough. Okay, lucky reroll. Still got a bite off. Ah. Spiritual weapon. Lacerate the spider. 2 bleeds. Okay, insert. We have sickness mist. A lot of curses and blessings. Got 1 HP left. Vampire bite the spider. That was 5 HP. And then shoot the spider. Yeah. Luck of the Far Realms. The crit. 14. Okay. Move this way. Maybe I can open that gate. Into turn. He shot me through the gate. Alright, we're gonna move up here. Scorching Ray. Go for the nuke on Gut. All 3. 17. That leaves 1. Alright, in turn. Can I get a melee in? I can. Yep. Go for it. Left it with 7. And then Frenzied Strike on it. Sure. End turn. Gut healed. Shocking Grasp. Oh, the spider. Oh. Put a web on Asterion. I might just have to help him after the fact. It's that or jump down there. And I lose 11 HP and go prone doing so. So I think I'm just going to have to not do that. So we'll come out here. Use a level 1 heal on Karlach. No, that's a melee heal. Didn't I have a ranged heal? Do I not? Okay, I can't do the ward thing either. Okay, let's try Guiding Bolts on True Soul. This is enough damage to get the kill. Good. Alright, then we're gonna summon another halberd right here. End turn. Sacred Flame on Karlach. Missed. Yeah, fight the weapon. Perfect. Perfect. Ray of Sickness missed. Good. Sacred Flame on the weapon missed. Okay, got a good roll for Asterion. And I'm still up here. This is 1 to 6 damage, pulls the creature 3 meters closer to you. Sure, I've never done this. It's 90%. Critical miss. Awesome. Karlach, I want to attack. Good. Enraged throw on the one in the back. Path interrupted. So what about this one? Of course, path interrupted. Path interrupted. I could clearly throw that. Sure, this one. 16. Double kill. Spider. I'm gonna walk back here and I use a firebolt on the spider. Missed. Okay. Sacred Flame missed. Okay. This weapon, using Lacerate here. 8 plus bleed. Good. Sacred Flame save again. Okay, Asterion death row successful. So he might be able to get himself up. Alright, can I jump to here? Aha. Put a bolt into this guy. Miss. Him having high ground and shooting stuff has not done much. Alright, hit this guy. Critical miss. Enraged throw, can I hit this guy? Target too far, so I shouldn't do that. No. I didn't click the weapon. Enraged throw, click the weapon. That path is interrupted. This guy's too close and I'm threatened, so... I mean, the weapon might be able to do that. Let's just Frenzy Strike here. Reckless attack. Got it. Okay, and yeah, just go after this guy. Spider jumps. Hits Asterion with a web again. Shadowheart. Firebolt or ranged attack? Ranged attack. Miss. Okay. Attack with the weapon. Got the kill. Perfect. We're gonna fly here? Sure. Oh, he can hit me. Oh, and now he's hidden. Oh, I missed on the throw that time. Okay, and then I don't have vision of that target. Luckily, goblins are not that rough. We'll just run, in turn, Karlach, get him. Go here. Oh, no more time for jump. That's fine. Spider, shoot it. Come on, Shadowheart, you can do this. Alright, we are not taking Shadowheart to fight the spiders. Oh my god. Put a mark on it. Okay, the weapon, fly. No, it just can't. Okay, please come around here. No. Still gonna be at crazy range. Failed the death save throw, so now it's one off either way. Where was the ladder? Okay, get me down from there. Okay, that's 2 useless turns for me. Karlach, jump to there. Okay, go to here. Does that give me an angle? 30% with that. Throw, weapon, 40%. Okay. Miss. That's fine. Alright, Shadowheart, shoot the spider. 8. Still got 2 HP left. Okay. Sacred Flame missed. Hey, it jumped. Alright, I will run up here and see if I can help Shadowheart kill this. Yes. 3 successes, you stop bleeding out and become stable. Alright, so Asterion is stable. I'll be able to help him up after this. After Karlach tears this dude up. Reckless attack that. And then Frenzied Strike. Oh, alright.
There's a parasite in that corpse.
Oh, yeah.
Brimming with potent magic.
That voice scares me. True Soul Guts. Priestess's Key. Absolute's Talisman. Gives a 5 healing and max 5 HP. Nice. Rancid Note. That Slobbertrop's druid who was nosing around ain't just some tomb robbing adventurer type. Calls himself Halsin. Ugly name for an ugly bastard. I had a little word or two with him before the lashers put his hairy arse in the pins. Said he thinks there's something rotten inside us, inside me. Reckons he can help get rid of the rot. I told him we don't need any help from nobody. Never did. And especially not now the Absolute's taking a shine to us. I say there'll be something rotten inside him soon enough. There's a lot of rancid meat down in the pins, and when we cut him open, I'll make sure he stays alive long enough for the maggots to make a nest of it. If the wielder bears the Absolute's brand, they gain +1 to saving throws. Shield. Okay. Torturer's Key. Gate is locked. Ah, that's a lever. Ah, okay. Help up Asterion. And we short rest. Just use the other short rest. Larger giant spider. Silk gland. Okay, there's the smaller spider. There's a cave mouth entrance. Or there's sure to be more spiders, I bet. There's actually a lever on this side of this. Oh, and then Asterion. Use this. Invest a creature with power that heals it when it attacks, but also makes it vulnerable to all damage. Wants prolonged rest. 10 temporary hit points. Okay, let's do that instead. That seems good. All right. And a long rest is definitely in order. A lot of loot to go through. Actually, it's not as much as I thought. Oh, I've already transferred a bunch of it to Karlach. But even still, there's amulets and shields and all kinds of fancy new gear we'll have to go through next time. And we got all 3 of the goblin leaders down, so that pushes things forward elsewhere. We know what we're trying to do next. Will has horns now. Shadowheart's opening up. Asterion's going mad with power. All things are good. Yeah. Haha. We'll see what happens next time. But with that, I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Cheers.